Hey y'all, it's Coach K, and I want to welcome you to episode 77 of the Stimulus Package. Today, we're talking about living in series. All right, so I know that everybody has a favorite show, a favorite movie, or just like in general, something that they watch on TV. And I think that it's so dope how we're able to watch characters develop. We get to see like the plot line and the storyline change and shift and grow over time. And just looking at my favorite shows made me think about the way that we play out and live out life, and how we could take some pointers from the shows that we watch in the way that we live our lives. So let me explain. I think that a lot of times we allow ourselves to let our issues and past traumas and things that happened pile up so high that we can't really see the true plot line or the true purpose of what God is trying to do in our lives. It kind of just blinds us from, knowing what our role is, understanding what lines we need to speak, how we need to move, and also setting the standards for our lives. I believe that we all should examine our lives like episodes. Each individual episode has an issue of its own to solve, but the one thing that's continuous throughout every episode is that the lessons grow bigger and bigger, and each character picks up something from each episode that adds to the cinematic climax at the end of the series or the season. And I think that we miss out on picking up or extracting those good things from those bad situations because we're so overwhelmed with everything, and we allow things to pile up instead of compartmentalizing each thing and looking at it as one moment, one episode, one series, one season. So this week, I really just want to encourage you to look at your life like a TV show or a movie. Things happen in segments. They happen in episodes, seasons, and series. And the version of you that was in episode 1, season 1 is going to be completely different from the version of you in season 24, episode 1. If you allow yourself to examine each episode for what it is and extract the lesson that was meant to be extracted. I'm really just like on this mission to live a unbothered life. And like, I mean that with my whole heart. Like, God provides us peace. He has shown us peace through Jesus. Jesus is our peace. And I refuse to believe that I can be a believer and a follower of Christ and not experience peace in my life on earth. And a lot of the stuff that we allow to enter our minds and enter our atmospheres are things that we allowed in. And we have the power and the control to be able to be more strategic about how we consume things and how we allow things to impact us and what's important in our lives. So that's why I think it's so important for us all to have policies and procedures, like a personal policy and procedure method for our lives that works for our lives, that's one off for each individual. We all have specific roles. We all have our journey and our path and our storyline to live out. But if we do not allow our character to be developed and allow ourselves to progress over time, we're going to miss out on all of the greatness of the cinematic climax at the end. You are not competing against anyone else. There is no one here that can do what you do, how you do it, in the way that God has called you to do it. And I think that we allow the development of other people to cause us to get in a rush or like start to just question our levels and where we are in life. And it really causes us to get out of character. And I just want us to all just stick to the plan, make sure that we are talking to God about everything, and most importantly, give yourself grace to grow. You got to give yourself grace to grow. We're going to make mistakes. It's inevitable. All of us. We're going to mess up. We're going to feel like we messed up inside. We're going to feel like things cannot be repaired, or we won't be able to move on past this pain or this hurt. That is just simply not true. Honestly, we have the ability to rebuild, restart, adjust, and retest. And The minute that you understand that your character is being built through every episode and every season, you will have new challenges and you will be able to evolve over time with the lessons that you learned in each season. You start to look at life like, I'm going to tackle this one issue, I'm going to evolve, I'm going to get better, and I'm going to keep moving forward. It's got to be your standards, your policies, and your procedures that help you to get to the next step and helps you to stay focused in those seasons and in those episodes so that you can be able to evolve and develop your character over time. I hope that this is helpful. I really do love y'all, and I pray that this week you will truly just give yourself some grace and know that you doing a good job. Like, you're still in the game, you're still acting, you're still working on yourself, you're still developing the things that God has called you to develop. And that is something to be applauded. A lot of people do not do that. But while you're in it, I want you to start looking at your situations one at a time. Do not pile on issues from years past and look at it as, this is my life as a whole. One moment does not define your entire existence. And you are able to change and evolve over time. It's necessary, actually. It's something that needs to be talked more about. But at the end of the day, it's you versus you. You're trying to get to that quality of life that God has promised you. Only way you get there is by being patient, exuding grace to yourself, accepting God's grace, and most importantly, continuing to evolve and progress and get better every day. That's all you can do. So, until next time, stay focused, trust God, and respect the process. I'm Coach K. Be sure to come follow us at Level 27 Coaching on all social media platforms. Also, come join our Spark Plug Club at www.level27coaching.com. All right, love y'all. Have a great week. Talk to you later. Bye.